So can you see all this money we reaping? Now I got my toe in the dough, and I came back for the team. Now we getting cream. Now sorry that you couldn't roll.
They tryna assassinate my vibe.
I need space on all sides. My bloodline got
Mob ties.
Yeah, and the team is on the rise.
Yeah.
We been dreaming about the times.
Yeah.
Bringing in dollar signs till we all set for life.
Hey.
That's the main goal. You can't roll if it ain't there.
Yeah.
So much snakes in the field. Gotta cut the
Yeah,
grass.
yeah.
When they hate talk, they only talk about
Behind my back.
There's something I won't condone and what I won't respect.
Hey.
I didn't came from the trenches, no problem going back.
No.
You crossed me, you lost me, no time to reconnect.
All right, we back.
Been moving in silence while filling up the bag.
We back.
Yeah. We back. I think these joints might be too loud a little bit.
I'm not back. I'm just here for the first time.
Hold on.
You here for the first time?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so
Damn, did y'all remember the slogan, bro?
No, I ain't even. No.
All right, next episode. God damn, we
Yeah.
gotta get our shit together,
All right,
man.
Sitting right there.
weekly perspectives podcast.
Weekly Perspectives Podcast.
Man, we back.
Weekly Perspectives Podcast.
Yeah.
Weekly
Perspective.
Yeah.
podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
My bad.
you got it. Yeah.
Try to not
So
do-
introduce yourself, man.
Listen, well, I go by 80. EX, not I, you dig?
Yep,
Follow
yep.
me on all platforms.
And that's Geno, THATSGENO.
Yeah.
We gotta spell it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it, you go ahead, man. You don't want no mistakes when niggas trying.
Him John
Connect.
crazy. He spelled
I'm a guess. So.
Yeah, I'm in the tree, Steve.
Yo, man, hold up, man. You better
No, he said he a guess. It is.
guess,
That was
yeah.
respectful.
I'm a
Yeah,
guess.
he's a
Respectable.
guess. In the tree, Steve, man.
Damn, my bad.
And we got our guests. Our guest is
Dell.
Yeah.
yeah.
Spell it out, man. There's people out there that can't spell or can't understand English or something. So no.
On all platforms.
All right, so
My bad. Oh shit, I'm sorry, y'all.
you want to do the slogan?
I don't know it.
Y'all
I
don't
forgot
know
the
it.
fucking
Nobody's
word.
right.
No.
Nobody's wrong.
No, I think we
No
need to get
matter
it
the
right.
height, no matter the tone, it's just our weekly perspective.
We ain't using that one, y'all. That was a bad joint, but yeah, y'all get it out.
Yeah,
It's just our perspective.
It's,
man.
just
Just
our
our
perspective
perspective,
on
man.
everything. What's going on though, fellas?
What up?
Chilling.
So he down.
Yo.
Yeah. So no,
All right, we're going to start the first topic.
damn, I was about to
right?
ask him something
Oh,
first.
you about to ask him something? Go ahead. Ask him
No,
something.
I'm tripping. Go ahead.
All
First
right.
topic is
The first topic.
the G can't fucking see.
I can see.
Listen,
You
listen.
waiting for me to read?
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
got
Let
it.
Steve get it.
What's more important in a relationship, financial stability or just spending time?
That ain't what it say up there, bro. Just spending time. Like, you take the just out.
All right,
You
got
feel me?
What's more important in a relationship, financial stability or spending time? Who want to go first?
Let the guest go first.
All right, go ahead.
Because he's not a guest, but he's a guest. I guess.
Y'all real polite.
Mm-hmm.
What's more important, financial stability or just spending time?
Yeah.
I feel like neither is more important. Like, I feel like it's a balance. Everything for me is balance. If you ask me anything, I'm always going to say balance. Financial stability gives you the ability to just spend time.
Right.
You know what I mean,
Real right.
if you can't pay the bills, where you spending time at? In the hut.
Right.
Right.
So
He took my fucking, yeah.
You want to go, G?
Hell no. He wrapped that shit up.
No,
right?
I think I can say it's basically saying the same
financial-
thing,
All
though.
right, so what is
I'm
the,
a-
Uh-oh, you
all right,
got
let me go. What is more important? Relationship, finance. All right. You gotta go with both being important, cause you ain't gonna spend time when you fucking broke, man.
That's
you ain't gonna want to be bothered when you broke.
Right.
So yeah, they got where you
Man,
go.
let me see. I think spending time is more important,
Okay.
right? But if I need to make the move for the money in order to spend more time, that's what I'm gonna do. It depends on what I'm going after. I'm saying if I'm working a job,
Mm-hmm.
the time is being taken. You feel me?
Okay.
But if I own this company
Mm-hmm.
and I get a machine that work when I don't have to be there,
Mm-hmm.
I made my move to make more time.
Right.
You feel me?
I get what you're saying.
That's how I look at it.
So,
I'm a little
oh
different.
yeah,
though.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me hear what you guys say.
I mean, like, I look at things like you gotta set yourself up and your family or whoever you dealing with up, you know, to be financially stable and be able to live a comfortable life. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So while I'm achieving that, spending time, it's not on the back burner. I'm still gonna spend time. But at the same time, my main goal is to make sure we good financially. Like, even if we have kids, I want to send like my kids to the best schools. You get what I'm saying? And I have to be financially stable for that.
There's some people, right, where COVID made it like everybody was out of work, out of school, so your parent had to become your teacher. And I'm saying they didn't have that time before.
Right.
So
Yeah.
when this time was, when you was able to make this type of time, you see the impact that you really put on somebody. So that's why I kept it in perspectives of, if my kids, I'm gonna create shit right now. I'm gonna get it going right now, so I don't have to be there while I was making money. You feel me? And the more time I spend with this child, he would know more.
So
'Cause I
you're
could feed it
saying
to
the
him.
same thing.
Yeah. No, I thought y'all was trying to like ask me why did I say time is like the
The main thing is to become financially stable so you could free up time. Like
Right.
Exactly.
when
Right.
you accumulate a certain amount of like funds or whatever, you have more time to actually do stuff depending on what you do. Like you got a cushion. You just got to balance your
Yeah.
life out so you could be able to spend more time with like your kids and stuff like that. Cause I mean, like I like being an entrepreneur because it give you like
the
free
freedom.
time, yeah, the freedom to move around. You ain't really gotta be under the clock, and you could spend more time with your
Loved ones.
yeah, with your loved ones and kids. You could raise your kids and stuff like that. Other than that, if you work in like a job and stuff like that, you basically like stuck there. Your kid is at school. You don't really got enough time in a day to actually
Spending
spend
like 2 or
time.
3 hours with your kid because
I think that's bullshit.
You think so?
Yeah.
How?
Because if your kid is at school, your kid is at school from what time to what time?
Kid is at school from like
from 7:30 to 3:30.
All right.
Dang.
So nine
you
to-
at work
You at
from
work.
8 to 9. I'm at 8 to 5 or something, 9 to 5. You feel me?
No, you go to school. I mean, say you go to
I'm
work
just
at 8.
saying.
Say you go to work at 8, right? You get off at 4, right?
Right.
You only missing a half hour.
What you talking about?
you-
You talking
If
about
you
from
saying
when
your
both of
kid
y'all get
out of
off?
school
When y'all get
at
off?
3:30, you get off at 4.
yeah, but what time you gotta put your kid to sleep?
He's accumulating
No,
everything.
Listen what I'm saying.
I mean,
to you, bro.
calculating everything.
Listen what I'm saying. I don't want you to sit there and just say that like having a job, you're not gonna be able to spend time with your kids.
You spend way
No.
less time than you.
Why
can
do you
spend
feel
with your
that
kid.
way?
Because
Because
you're
your
away
time is
from your
already
kid, bro.
away.
It's the time that you're away.
I'm kind of going to side with Steve on that one.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, because I mean, if your kid has to go to school, unless they're homeschooled, unless you got a whole curriculum going on where they're in the house with you and they're getting, lessons from you, education from you, then they are going to have to go to school. There is going to be after school activities. Maybe they're in some type of sports or some type of after school club. So that's time that they're going to be away. And children, I think, do need time away from you. They need time to experience other stuff too. The majority of the time and the lessons and things that they're learning is primarily coming from you, but like they still need to experience other stuff. And I don't feel like having a job keeps you 100% away from your children just because they do have to go to school.
I get what you said. I think y'all taking it the
Yeah,
wrong
I
way.
listen.
I think y'all taking it like
No, listen, I understand what G is saying. Like, now, if you working 2 jobs, right? Because a lot of people I knew parents and moms and stuff.
Yeah, just break down the hours in the
day that you got.
Bro, if your kids is already going to school from this time to this time, right?
Listen, I was just trying to take it from the perspective where I know what schools I went to. I know this and that. I know that they wasn't teaching us shit. So I was saying my whole goal was to free up time so I could not be the teacher of my, but bro, we ain't learn shit in school, bro.
But listen to what I'm about to say.
I think kids do have to go to school because some parents don't know how to teach their kids.
Right,
So
right.
they need somebody there to actually like teach them if you can't do it.
But listen, I'm going to say you this one thing, right? Like you just said, like the schools you went to, right? My thing is like whenever I have kids, if I ever have kids, like my kids are going to the best school.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
You
right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They not going to the average pub.
I just took
where
our,
the teachers don't give a fuck.
I just took our situations.
Exactly.
That's why I'm.
That's why
answering
I'm
from.
saying, like, I got to make sure I'm more financially stable to be able to handle that.
That's a good one.
Because they not going to just sit there. Like, nigga, we all went to the pub. Them teachers didn't give a fuck. It was just a check.
Right.
Just
So,
a check.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, kind of it's a little bit off, but school in general, to me, is almost like it don't really matter. If early on, like if you did what you were supposed to do as a parent and you were, giving lessons and teaching things and making sure that foundation was solid, your kid's kind of going to excel in school because school is not doing anything but building off of that foundation that you set forward.
They got programs.
So all it's doing is building off of that. So kind of like it's almost like no matter what school your child goes to, if they got solid foundation,
They'll attack school different.
yeah, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
so
But that's why, like, I don't know. I'm saying the
different,
same
bro.
thing.
I'm different. I went to Catholic school and I went to the pub, right?
Right.
I went to Catholic school. I got kicked out halfway through my 9th grade year. I went to the pub after that. They sent me straight to the academics, John, the academics portion. The shit that they was learning, I had learned 2 years earlier.
Right.
In the
right.
academics portion. So I'm not
Right.
going to just sit there and say, like, all right, well, your kids is all on them. No, learning, like, school, it's definitely a benefit.
Yeah, for sure. That's they
You
gotta
know
be
what I mean?
social too.
But at the same time, you got to look at your kid. What does your kid like to do? Some kids are book smart. So getting them into, like, those, like, book clubs and all that type shit is for them. Other kids aren't book smart. They are more hands-on type shit. Take them to, like, Dobbins or something, a trade school, so they can pick a path where they want to go and learn while they still in high school, like a full tech school.
Yeah, I think people just gotta, like, as parents, you gotta really watch your kid and notice what they kind of like
Into.
enjoy.
Exactly.
Almost.
that goes to exposure. You know what I mean? Exposing them to different things. I think we all kind of can agree that we kind of put like a focus on things like sports. We're into music and things like that, whatever the case may be. But like exposing kids to different things, different forms of art, visual art. Everything doesn't always have to be audio.
Right.
But just different things, exposing them to different things and giving them the opportunity to say, oh, well, I like this, or I don't like that. You know what I mean? So
Shoot, I took the time with my son. I just like I watched him. I tried different things. I watched him and see how much he enjoyed it, and then I just started writing those things down and just try to focus on those. And man,
Yeah, like you said, like you definitely got to pay attention to your kid. Like
For sure.
like for us, like it was fucked up because like the narrative, like from our parents was, you got to go to college, you got to go to college, you got to go to college.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And even though we didn't have to go to college.
It was in our head.
It was
to be
just
like,
no, because most of our parents are only high school grads. If
right.
that.
So they want you to pass them in a way, like
Exactly,
push
and
it
that
in.
was like the level up for them. And like the current, like the way society is shaped today, it's kind of frowned upon to take
Taking
up a
that
trade.
Yeah.
To pick up a trade, but if you pick up a trade, you making more money than people with degrees that went to school.
Because you could create your price.
I ain't
Yeah,
even,
it is.
No, I don't think it's frowned upon. I think it's like, I don't think it's frowned upon.
I ain't really know too much about trades or what a trade was actually like supposed to do for the rest of my life. I ain't know none of that about that, so I ain't take no trades.
Right. I understand why people wouldn't choose something.
I mean, you went to Dobbins.
I went to Dobbins, but I went there for business accounting. I ain't think that was like no trade. When I be thinking of trades, I be thinking about
business.
people that's actually
like
building cars
and
shit like that.
Mechanic and
So
shit
that's
like
what
that.
I thought that shit was.
I guess I ain't really even know Dobbins had business. I should know that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I forgot you was in there. Like you
business
wasn't there.
accounting and shit.
Yeah, you was. Damn.
But they definitely like. I'm just saying, like school in general, they kind of look down on trades.
Yeah.
Like we went to school, like I went to King, and King ain't even have like no type of nothing. It was just going to school. You gonna get your test right.
Yeah,
it was
get these
tests right. These what was it, standardized testing or some shit like that. Standardized testing, SATs. You gotta do all that shit, so you could go to college.
Right.
Man, I had to teach myself in high school. They was just telling us, come to class and we gonna pass you. So I started reading the fucking dictionary inside the book and shit. Like, I'm gonna learn something out of this joint. I ain't getting out of this joint fucking dumb.
But some kids are just gonna rock out with what it is, bro. And that's what comes back to. I'm like, man, if you a parent and you out here, you can learn something. The more time you can spend with that, because he might make that decision to be part of the other group when you feel me, like when he in school. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I ain't go to a lot of different schools where it was different, like teachers that really gave a fuck. You feel me?
Yeah, I went. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not
give
saying
a fuck.
that,
I don't want to keep saying that. Like,
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the public school district don't have teachers that care. They absolutely do.
Yeah.
Right. But like the majority of the teachers don't care. It's just a check.
Right.
I think it turned into that. For
I was about to say,
like,
as bad as the kids got, people like, well, I'm only here for the check because they would have been left.
Yeah, I don't feel like you. I don't feel like you go into education like not caring. I feel like when you go into education, kind of like probably like nursing. You know what I mean? If you want to be a nurse, you ain't like, I don't care about people. You know what I mean? Like it's like kind of like hospitality. Like it's something that's kind of in you. So for a teacher, you know, you got to have like some type of passion for education. But like you said, as bad as like kids got, it's like, damn, well, they don't really care to be here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I want to teach, but they don't care to be here. Yeah, I think that's any profession, man. Same thing, cops. You got cops that got in thinking they was going to change the world. You know what I mean? And they keep being met with adversity, and they like, man, well,
fuck this shit.
Yeah, they all the same. So I'm gonna treat them like it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
That was a good one. Y'all got something else on that? That was a good job. That was number one.
That
was a good 20 minutes. But no, that was good.
Like I said, like Dell is absolutely right. Like you go into one thing expecting to help people.
Yeah.
Right. But like as far as our school district goes, there's a lack of discipline. You get what I'm saying? And that lack of discipline wears the teachers out. Mm-hmm. Where the teacher is like, yo, listen, I'm just trying to get through this day. And I don't give a fuck about.
I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck because
they don't even think like it. They like, yo, listen, I can't wait to get off work and go to happy hour.
Right.
That's all that is.
Shit, I watched Freedom Writers for the first time like the end of last year, and that movie was like super dope. You know what I mean? But what her issue was, I mean, the kids were a problem too, but once she figured out how to communicate with them and connect, her issue was resources. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to get resources. Yeah. And she had to go like above and beyond to get the resources that she needed to further engage the kids. Like, so I feel like resources are a thing for instructors as well. It's like, all right, well, you know, once I get the kids in order or whatever, now I don't have the resources to get across the things that I want to teach. So
like, so to me, like, I think that's like the city of Philadelphia, right? Mm-hmm. I feel as though the city of Philadelphia don't manage their money right. Okay, So when I say that, it's like we had all different type of events. Like I was already out of like high school and shit like that, but like we had like the Democratic National Convention here. The Pope came here.
Yeah.
We had all types of shit like that, right? We brought thousands of people in the city, right? And they were supposed to do that, but at the same time, you shutting down schools. Where's all this extra money going to?
Yeah, I don't understand that with this.
Where's all this extra
like,
money going to?
I can't speak to it. I don't really know.
I don't know shit about it.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I don't, you know, shit. That's just, I don't fucking know, bro.
No,
like,
no.
It is a lot of schools. I'm just like,
It's
bro,
a lot
why
of
these
schools,
joints like down? Like, where everybody going? First of all,
And even like Strawberry Mansion and shit, that shit shut down,
yeah.
right? But now that's two different neighborhoods.
Do you think I guess they ain't paying their teachers enough,
It wasn't that.
and I guess the information that they giving, I don't know what they doing with the fucking bread, for real.
Like, I'm not even going down this city, but the city is fucked up. Like, it is. Like,
Yeah.
we got all types of issues going on in this city. And it's every time somebody brings something in here, it seems like nothing gets better.
Yeah.
You do all these things and to bring people here and bring tourists and everything here, but nothing gets better. The streets is still fucked up.
Where you think the money going to though? Where do you think?
Somebody's pocket.
I think it's going towards them temple homes.
No.
That money
No.
is getting moved around.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, I drove truck, you know, back there and
Yeah,
shit.
but
And like
temple-
when they was digging these, like, just knocking blocks down and rebuilding them with.
But that's
dang,
temple
It's
bread,
probably
though,
it's
bro.
probably going.
That's
It's,
not the
I,
city
I
bread.
think
no,
I know,
I'm
I
just
got
saying
an
the
idea.
more, you know.
I think the money probably going to like say outer city, like not in Philly, like to other like contractors outside of Philly, like probably like Jersey, Delaware, all those different places. I think they getting paid to come over here
And
to
do the work.
Do work.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
don't
definitely
think the
happening.
money is going to the people here.
like we
in the
paying
city.
out.
Yeah, I mean, when
And
you
that-
subcontract, you go for like if you're a big company, right? And you you like, all right, listen, this is what I need. Put your bid in on how much whatever this costs.
But
Right?
why not subcontract in your city?
No, because you're gonna go for the lowest bidder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
The
gonna-
lowest bidder,
Right.
no matter
Right,
which
right,
your
right.
location is,
Some
you're
of
the
that-
lowest bidder.
Some of that money is definitely going to infrastructure.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Y'all know
saying.
I don't live in the city no more, but like every time
It
I come
changed.
back, it's
It's a new
building.
block, and you be like,
Yeah,
damn.
like it's all kinds of like new things. So some of that money is
And they-
being reallocated to things like buildings
Yeah.
and
Bro.
but
Yeah,
I think that's what you
it
need
should,
though.
but listen,
This-
but
it
listen.
gotta
It's gonna
look-
be
it
good
gotta
later
look-
on.
It
But
gotta
listen.
look a certain way.
But listen, fuck the look, right? You got new buildings and this, right? Fuck all that, right? You need to put more emphasis on our future. The kids growing up, the kids coming up. They got rid of like when I was coming up.
Yeah,
Like Waterview had an after school program. You go
Yeah.
down there, they teach you how to do whatever. Like if you want to play ball, you go there. They teach you how to play ball. You want to play golf, they teach you how to play golf. You want to box, they teach you how to box. After school program, they looked after you, right? The rec center.
Yeah,
It was free to the community.
Right.
They shut all that shit down.
yeah. Like they took art classes out of schools. Like when I was
Exactly.
in the 7th grade, they took art classes out of school. That was probably the last time I did it.
Like, bro, this is our future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like even in the summertime, like we had pools and shit like that for us to go swimming in.
oh yeah. It's,
Them
yeah,
Jones
it's
got
different.
shut down.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do you expect the new kids to do?
Get
What
into-
do you expect?
Get into trouble.
That's all. I
Because they ain't
mean,
nothing. They gonna be bored. I mean, be bored. You start doing.
I mean, we
random
all was
stuff.
bored and we all did dumb stuff.
yeah, it definitely could be a bigger motive behind like all of that. I mean, I'm not like a super huge conspiracy theorist, but I do feel
Conspiracy.
like
yeah, if you been here and you don't see shit being done, but
Yeah.
what you see being done, you know something to fuck up. Like what matter is not being done, but maybe it just matter to us, and they don't, you know, they try to bring. I don't fucking know, bro. But I've been downtown, and you know, shit is being built high.
And they probably do need to put. They need to put some of that into the schools, though. Definitely. Because
Definitely.
I don't know when the last time y'all walked into a school like here, but when you walk inside certain schools, like is like the colors is like dull, so it was like a down environment. When I was out Ohio, they schools like it's all bright
and shit, right?
They schools
Right.
look like
Kids
Airbnbs and all that type of stuff.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't walk out of school since I graduated. I ain't
If you see them Jones, they be like, nah, man,
Yeah,
they
man.
can't be doing this like this.
Like
They
kids
ain't
see them
upgrade
buildings
this
with them
yet.
walls, and they be like, I don't want to go here. So you need that bright shit. Say no, but yeah, that money going somewhere though.
It's going somewhere.
Y'all ready for topic 2 though?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Yes, I'm-
That was a good
Bro,
topic.
but
though.
that was
we
a
could
good
get-
joint.
yeah.
That's gonna be a good joint. It's a half hour already.
Yeah.
But yeah. So is forgiving people a good or bad thing?
You want me to go first?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Like, it depends on what you forgiving them for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they broke your trust, they're untrustworthy. And it's kind of hard for me to get, like, once you break my trust, in my head, you're not loyal.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for you to get that back. So I don't think it's possible for me to forgive you. I mean, I can forgive you, but I'm not going to fuck with you the same.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because you fucked that loyalty up. You fucked
Whatever. Yeah.
everything up by doing some slime shit. What about you, Dell?
What fuck you looking at, homie?
I'm looking at y'all to go. I went first last
No,
time.
bro, you don't get guest privileges no more, bro. You
So
win
to
this
the
bitch.
guess, it goes from whoever started
Yeah.
and moved.
Oh, that's
They
how it
jump
works.
to
Yeah, we
you.
ain't about
They
to
jump
ping
you
pong
in the
this
front.
shit,
Yeah,
homie.
Nobody told me.
Go ahead.
This nigga looked our way like.
All right.
I'm waiting.
For me, I'm going to say that I believe that it is important to, or a good thing, to forgive people. Because in forgiving, I think what you're doing is like you're taking away power. You know what I mean? So when you're holding on to something from somebody, like they have a power over you, whether you realize it or not. You know what I mean? It's a certain power that's there. It's something that kind of sticks in your head. I guess that's why they say, like, forgive, never forget. So if you don't forgive a person, it's kind of like walking around being angry. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of energy to be angry.
Yeah.
Like if I'm sitting here all day, like I gotta really sit here and hold this face and keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I don't know, it takes a lot of energy. But if you forgive somebody, then you can move on, you know what I mean, and move with your day without having that weighing on you or seeing that person and getting in that same bag that you feel every time you see that person. Oh, that's the motherfucker that did.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I think it's definitely good to forgive, but at the same time, you can't be naive. Like Steve is saying, like they still did something wrong to you, and you got to know that they're capable of doing that thing again.
It's
You know what I mean?
possible.
or worse. But at the same time, forgiving kind of frees you. In a sense.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh, so I'm taking all your stuff today.
Yeah, bro, I'm
You
start
say
going
that
first.
shit every week.
I tried to skip.
Yeah, so
No, that's perfect.
I feel like you should forgive people. I just like, you can't forget it. You can't give them another chance to do whatever they did to you. Like, so I forgive people, and once I forgive the situation, because I never know what their perspective is or what was going on with them at the time that made them do what they did. But I forgive people, and I just almost believe, like, I convince myself, I know to myself that whatever they did is not it's not me. It's not
Right.
something that came from me or whatever. So I know that's their own problem. So I forgive people, and then I just move on and continue to do
What you
I
gotta
do.
do.
I want to ask you a quick question, Jay, before 80 go.
Oh, good.
You just said no matter what somebody is going through, you don't know it's their perspectives, right?
Mm-hmm.
What can somebody be going through that can make them not be loyal to you? Just as a friend, all it takes is communication. If you're going through something, communicate with me.
Mm-hmm.
What can somebody go through that can make you be disloyal to you?
What can somebody go through that can make them disloyal to me?
Yeah.
It's almost like betrayal, I would say.
But what can make somebody betray you?
Whatever the situation is. I mean,
I think he like responding on like, cause it's levels to like what you're forgiving. Like you said in the beginning, if you talking real, you feel me? Like no, this nigga got me set up and I'm forget. Like you get when you talking. No, I ain't saying you talking like that, but I'm saying it's like he's not answering the question on how.
It all evolves around like it's all about trust. Like how you said in the beginning, it's trust. Like if you trust is automatically given from the rip from me. I trust you until you do something that make me not trust you. Right. And then once I can't trust you, I won't deal with you in whatever that situation was.
Exactly. I can answer your question, Steve. I think like so you hitting on things like communication. You know what I mean? It's important to understand that everybody don't know how to communicate. You know what I mean? Like we're not all coming up in spaces where we know how to communicate, you know, how to tell people what we're going through. This is what's going on. That there a lot of times for fear of feeling weak or being embarrassed. Like we don't know how to deal with those emotions. We weren't taught to deal with those emotions. So when you say like, what can make somebody, betray you is circumstances. There's a lot of people that are being taught survival. Like people ain't like being taught how to live or how to be this or be that. They being taught how to survive. You know what I'm saying? So somebody will cross you to survive or to get ahead or to get a little bit of something that they never had. You know what I mean? So I think it's how you're coming up and what you're around that will make it easy for you to cross somebody, or because you don't know what a real friend is or how to be a real. You don't know none of that. You know what I mean? Right. How many positive examples of that do you have in your life?
That's what it is.
Up? Yeah. You know what I mean? So to you, it's normal. To you, you betrayed me.
Right. I just be looking at shit like, bro, like all it takes is communication. Like you get what I'm saying? Like whatever you're going through, if you call me your friend, right? And you rock with me like that, I'm there for you. Like you get what I'm saying? We can talk. If I got it, you got it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, this survivalist instinct, you burning your bridges. Damn. So like if I ever come across somebody that's like, oh, I'm survival. Bro, I'm already going. Like, you already like that's a red flag already.
But the thing is, you don't give a fuck. They're not going to say that. They don't
right. Because you
know that they in survival mode.
Yeah, people don't know. You in survival mode too.
You can tell.
But I'm saying you in survival mode too.
Like when you in survival mode, I don't think you could tell that you in survival mode.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you out here surviving. But people from the outside looking in can actually kind of see like you in survival mode, but you like people don't be acknowledging their own like self. Yeah. People got to start
when you in survival mode, man. A lot of your morals and things like for a lot of people go out the window. Like I was watching like Naked and Afraid, and a girl she came on there like, oh, I don't want to disrupt the natural habitat of these animals, and we shouldn't do this, that, and the third. And the dude, only thing he wanted to do was like take what do you call it? Like a nest. It was like a bird nest. It was dry bird nest, so he could start a fire later. Okay. And she was like, nah, don't take it. Just leave it there. So he left it. Her partner left it there. Long story short, it's the end of the night. The sun went down. It's cold as hell. They freezing. I mean, she had to freeze that night because she decided not to take that bird nest. You know what I'm saying? So from that point out, from that point on, after that, she was like, man,
I'm in survival mode.
Yeah, like, I'm killing these spiders. Oh, they're gonna bite me. I'm killing them. Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh, that's a snake. We gotta cut his head off. We gotta eat that. You know what I mean? Like,
basically, you never know when
people back against the wall.
I was about to say back
against the wall. They just start. You know what I mean?
Like I only look at things like this. Like you can only hurt me if you close to me. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you just a random person around, you can't hurt me because I don't give a fuck about what you
think or
exactly. I'm not even playing you that close. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So if you're that close to me, bro, we should be able to talk about everything.
For sure.
We've had conversations. All of us sitting right here. We've all had conversations.
But
so you can talk to us.
I'm talking about like really in general though. I'm not even thinking like, is it?
That's what I'm saying, like, bro.
You feel me? You
like,
think about in general. That's why I was saying like it's
not a bad thing because it free yourself. Like,
yeah, my bad. I never got to say my part either.
Forgiving is almost like taking it off of your mind.
I'm not even going to sit there and say that though, bro. Like just because you haven't gave somebody, that doesn't mean you're thinking about them every day. It doesn't mean you're wasting your time thinking about them.
No, but Dell said if you come around like something that spark a reminder.
No,
you get what I'm saying,
bro? It just to me. Oh,
no, if you let it go, that's part of forgiving, though.
No, I don't need to like.
No, I'm saying if it was something deep and you let it go, that's forgiving the situation, and it's really about what I was because I never got to answer mine. It is good because it's like a weight lift off of your shoulders. Like if like Dell said, if I'm holding a fucking grudge on somebody I'm sitting here like that's energy. Like I'm holding in a grudge, bro. If I forgive you, I'm forgiving you. I'm forgiving myself, forgiving you, and I'm like free to the situation. You feel me? Like it don't even matter no more.
Maybe I'm thinking about it different.
Yeah, I mean, because when you think about it, like he's saying, is like. Anything that involves that person, if you haven't forgave that person, it's going to automatically trigger something. So somebody could be sitting there like, yeah, you know, the boy Ron or whatever. Man, fuck that nigga.
That nigga burnt me. That nigga did this.
Yeah. Like, so that's an energy that you're holding on to, and it takes energy to conjure up that memory. Like, oh, yeah, that's the boy that did, man. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? And
but when you forgive it, you really almost it's like. All right, that's out the window. Even if somebody mentioned his name around you,
like me, just the way I move. I don't even like. Even if you did wrong to me, it's just like I'm not. Somebody say, "Oh yeah, that's the boy Ron or Rob or whatever the fuck this nigga just said."
Bro, somebody burnt you for 10 grand. Somebody burnt you for 10 grand, and you in the bar and you see bull.
You ain't just about to let it go.
Your energy is going to change, bro. If you haven't forgiven that person,
first of all,
your energy going to change.
Nigga cannot burn.
Nah, see, but that because
that's like that.
It's because look,
that's
the energy. You like nigga. If a nigga burn me, I'm on his ass. You feel me? Like and he's trying to say no. But listen, but imagine if you was a millionaire though, right? I'm just saying.
If I was a millionaire, I don't give a fuck about.
See, but it shouldn't be like that. That's the point that we talking about. Like
no, it ain't about.
No. Listen, if I had $1 million,
if you had. Well, fuck the money. Fuck being a millionaire.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's 10 grand. 10 grand is 10 grand, whatever the case may be. If I burnt you for 10 grand as your man,
I wouldn't fuck with you no more.
But you still gonna feel some type of way every time you see me. Ain't gonna be like,
nah. You waiting to hear why the fuck this happened.
No, because sometimes you just chalk that shit the fuck up. Okay.
But that's why you let it burn.
That's what I was gonna get to. That's what I was gonna get to though.
But listen, you my man, right? Yeah. You needed 10 grand or however you got this fucking 10 grand from me, right? You needed that shit, right? You wasn't able to pay it back or whatever, right? Fuck it, right? I'm not giving you nothing
else.
No, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not giving you nothing I can't afford to give you. I'm not expecting that shit back. Now, if you give it back to me, I mean, I want it back. You give it back to me, that's a plus. But I'm not going to accept it. I mean, not.
No, it depends on how you was giving it out, though. I'm just saying.
Circumstantial, bro.
Right.
If a nigga say, "Yo, bro, I got this 10. I mean, I need 10,000 to tomorrow because this check by the clear or some shit."
If I don't got it, I don't got it.
No, but I'm saying he gave you a time in a.
What you call it? It don't matter. If I need it back, I don't got it.
What I'm saying is, if it's your man and he said, "Yo, I need 10,000," I'm almost just giving him the 10,000. I don't need to know when that's you trying to say. If I was able to give it out, I'm not expecting it back. I'm saying that would be the only time you're not expecting it back. If a nigga just was like,
this is where I'm saying it's circumstantial. You know what I'm saying? Because if I came to you, I'm pretty sure as my man, if I came to you and I said, bro, my life is on the line, I
give you that 10 grand.
You ain't gonna expect that back.
But then it come out that I was bullshit. You know what I mean? Now you
see,
I got on the rollie, like you know what I'm saying, like
I'm like, oh, what was so serious?
I ain't with this nigga no more.
That's crazy.
No, listen, hold
up. Like, yo, give me that damn rollie.
You gonna be like, hold on, bro. Like, I don't want to put my hands on you, but you gotta tell me what the fuck going on now. Like, you definitely gotta go into detail now. Like,
but I think like I said to you before, like. Our situation is different.
Yeah, I get it. Everything is always
Yeah,
circumstantial. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm trying to keep the close friends out of it because you thinking of it. I'm just thinking like randomly just forgiving somebody, like you don't.
Yeah, if it's an outsider, somebody.
It's like, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. The
Nah,
outsider is not worth my time. I don't even think
I
about
get what you're saying.
outsiders, bro.
You don't, but subconsciously you do. I'm telling you, this is why people like go into new relationships and shit like that, and they be holding on to shit because they haven't forgiven another person. So they'll bring some shit into their relationship because like this is what they experienced before and they haven't let it go.
Right.
So now you're in this new situation, and a lot of times you don't even know that you're bringing this energy with you. You really don't. This is how people like, they grow up a certain way and they got all of these issues as children that they never let go or they never dealt with. And now they got all these like character defects and mental issues because they're
overthinking every.
They never let go of things that
Yeah,
happened
they
to them
haven't
before.
They gotta let go of this.
I'm gonna say this right here in regards to this question, right?
Same John?
The same John. I think it depends on what you need to forgive them for.
That's what we were saying though.
I'll come to that. I'm just gonna say it depends on what it is.
I need an example.
Like if
The level of forgiveness.
Man, if somebody jam you, if your friend set you up, so you jam you, is you gonna forgive this person?
no,
You're not, right?
no.
Yeah,
He said no, but
I mean,
if you don't
I would
like,
forgive this person, but I would never trust them ever again, or I wouldn't
I'm
even
not
deal with
fucking
them.
with
I
you,
wouldn't.
right.
So I guess forgiving is not, like we said, it's not forgetting. It's
It's not
really
forgetting.
getting that negative energy
Out
off
your
you
fucking
that
mind.
Right.
surrounds that. You know what I mean? Because every time you see this person, every time that name is spoken, it's going to bring a negative energy towards you.
Right,
like it's
right,
going
right.
to. Like you, if you haven't forgiven them, it's going to bring it. You
Bro,
can't.
I
stop
think
it.
hold
even if
yourself
I
back
think,
not
bro,
forgiving
even if you say you forgive somebody, right?
Mhm.
I think once their name comes up, you'll still be like, "Yo, yeah."
that mean you just ain't truly forgive
Yeah,
him, bro.
yeah, because
like,
Like, I don't
now-
know. I guess I ain't never forget nobody.
because
no,
if you
you
think-
have. You just not noticing that you don't care about certain shit no more. But really,
No,
you forgave it.
Like if somebody ever did me wrong and they like in their name or whatever comes out, I'm like, yo, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like, nah,
And that's what I'm saying.
fucking
So,
with this nigga at all.
so now you ain't forgive them. So it's like, all right, like I said, I think you can forgive without forgetting. So like, and it's all I'm going to keep going.
But
back
if you don't forget, right,
And how did you
whatever they
forgive?
did, right, is always going to have a negative.
it's not because it depends.
It won't.
No.
It won't
No, it
affect you.
depends on how you compartmentalize that shit in your mind. If it's like, bam, all right, that's the person that did whatever, right? If you think of that person as, yeah, that's the person that did so and so. I mean, it's cool, whatever. He must have been in whatever place at that time. Boom. But if it's like, nah, that's the person that did whatever.
It's a whole different type of energy.
Yeah, it's how you approach it. It's the energy that you give to the
And
situation.
there's a lot of shit that niggas done did
So when
earlier in life, and then it's like, bro, that shit is a joke now. You be like, yo, this nigga took my such and such at school or some shit. You probably laugh about that shit now, but at that time you just like, well, I forgive him for taking my lunch.
damn, bro, I ain't know you got bullied.
No, that's just a little,
You don't want to talk about that?
bro. I never got bullied, bro.
Yeah, everybody got bullied.
I know.
at one
No,
point.
No, bro. See, y'all niggas was raised different, bro.
No, listen to
We
me,
ain't
bro.
play- what-
At one
Hey.
point in your life,
No,
everybody
hell
has
no.
been
I approached
bullied.
the bully.
No.
I'm
like-
not saying that you didn't approach him, but I'm saying at one point.
No,
I used to stand up for the kids.
That's what
that
I was about to
was
say.
I did
Hold
the
on,
same
G.
thing.
Hold on, G. I helped the fuck. I was about to say I helped the bully, but no, the person that the bully was bullying,
Yeah.
I was rocking for him, and I'm the one who, you feel me? And I feel like,
I've been there, bro. But at
bro,
the same,
that nigga ain't never tried to do that to me.
At the same, you saying there's nobody that ever like
Fuck
tried
no,
you,
bro. No.
Ain't nobody bullying me.
No, bro. I don't know what the fuck that type shit feel
So
like.
you ain't never been bullied by Geno.
Bro, no,
you gotta
bro.
be like, I
No,
don't bully
bro.
you.
That's
Oh,
a lie. I
bully
seen
nobody.
it. I seen
Yo,
it.
y'all
outta
niggas
here.
is
I'm-
crazy, bro.
I'm saying, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be in older age, middle school, whatever
Right.
the case
No,
may be. It
you
could
talking
be
about, like,
elementary,
bully this
younger.
nigga?
Bro, come
I'm just
on,
saying,
bro.
everybody has been bullied at
No,
some point in their
no.
life, bro. Whether you
I'm
remember
sorry,
or
y'all.
not.
All right. I was bullied. I was bullied.
Hold
bullied.
up. G, you ain't talking about this shit,
Y'all
man.
niggas-
Oh, what? Us?
Yo, it don't got to be an extended period of time.
This nigga and M, these niggas used to try to bully me and shit growing up. These niggas, but man,
You let your little brother
No,
bully you,
no.
bro. He was just
See, he got the
following the
definition.
leader.
He got the
He was just
definition of
following
bully
the leader.
wrong, bro. Like you got that all wrong.
You
We were just
if you
fucking
got-
around.
If you got older
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 than me and
cousins,
shit.
older brothers, like bro, you've been bullied at some point, yo.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real.
I've
No,
never
how you
been
looking
bullied
at
outside
bully?
the household.
Hold on,
That's what
yo.
I'm saying. It could be that.
No, bro.
It could
I'm
literally
trying.
be that. Inside the crib, you've been bullied.
No, bro. No. Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we used to box each other.
That's
but
what I'm
ain't nobody-
saying.
ain't
It
nobody
wasn't.
bully
Well,
each other, though.
our age gaps ain't like uncle and like what you call it. You feel me? We was
We on,
still
like
like
2 years apart.
you feel me. So it ain't no. You ain't bullying nobody, and you was bigger. But I'm saying it's two of us. You feel me? Like we ain't never experienced that type shit, bro.
Nigga,
Especially
M
not
might
no-
have bullied you.
Ho. All right, look.
No, they was
Hold on,
playing
hold
too
on,
much.
Hold on. What the?
Like
What y'all consider bullying?
bullying, because you making it seem like niggas be throwing you in lockers and shit.
That's
Like,
what I'm
no,
thinking about.
bro, y'all
That's
know-
what I'm thinking about.
That was playing. No,
That's
fuck
all-
that.
That's all. It don't gotta be like
That's
old age.
extreme.
Like shit. Being bullied is listen. My older brother, look, my older brother, he might come downstairs or whatever. He got my beater on. I'm like, yo, bro, that's not your beater. That's my beater, yo. Like, yo, take my beater off. He like, no. I'm like, but it don't even fit you though. Like, bro, it's up here. Take my beater off.
Bro,
No,
he
I'm
just-
not taking nothing off.
He just not listening to you,
bro, that's bullying, bro.
Ain't
No,
fucking
it's
bullying.
That's
Ain't
not bullying.
Bro, but at the end of the day,
That's
you
not
could
bullying.
you could have tried to get that shirt back, and he
I
probably
did, bro.
did. You win?
No.
So that's what you call him bullying, because you lost. Like you ain't had a right to tell him to take off your shit. Because you ain't buy that shit. So no, I'm just saying. Once he said no, you should have known that you was gonna get your ass kicked if you took it any farther.
Nah, bro, you gotta take it farther
That's
every
big
time.
brother.
So he bullied you by
He used
said
to take
no.
his shit.
He took my shit. Nigga took my beater.
Oh, so that was the bullying part.
That's bullying,
Yeah,
bro.
then you take
If
your
you
beater
take
off.
something from me, if you
man,
take something
I
from me,
thought
and
y'all
I'm
talking
telling
about
you,
him whooping your ass and shit.
no, that's a
Yeah.
form of bullying. Somebody taking something from you, and you
And
ask
then
for it
beating
back.
your ass.
And then when you
I'm
rumble
just
about
saying,
it,
bro, he had to take that from you though. You feel me?
that's bullying, bro.
Man,
Yeah, he got bullied, bro.
Hey, listen.
He got bullied.
I mean,
man, I was saving them kids.
Real rap, bro. Like a motherfucker reached out to me to like not today, but you know, a month ago.
y'all thinking about in old age, like
No, I'm
saying,
thinking
once-
about.
Hold
Like,
up.
I'm thinking
Once
about
grown man
elementary
shit?
school.
Nah,
I'm thinking
yeah,
about-
bullied no fucking-
I'm not talking about.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all thinking about like, I'm talking about anything before like
Middle school.
You know what I'm saying? When you understand
All right,
like
so
what
take it to-
bullying is, and you like, nah, I'm not having it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so and you want to pass stories though?
Yeah.
All right, so in past stories, you was getting bullied.
No. So look.
So I'm
nah,
like
nah.
this. I only could compare
Nah, I
this
know,
because we
so
went
I-
to these schools.
So when I first went to Past Stories, the first time around, because I went to Past Stories and then I left and then I came back. When I first went, like I spoke different than everybody, whatever the case may
Right.
be. You know what I'm saying? And I think like girls like me and stuff like that, whatever the case
was
may
different.
be. Yeah. So I remember getting rolled on.
See, bro, I can't relate to none of this
y'all
type
remember-
shit,
listen,
bro.
I remember getting rolled on. I remember
Damn.
like having a little
man.
sports jacket. You remember we had the sports like
The
starter
starter
jackets?
jacket?
Yeah. had the starter,
Oh, they
bro.
got you for that.
No, they didn't get me for that joint.
Oh, all
I was
right, I was about to
inside
say.
that joint like a turtle shell, getting my ass whooped, bro. I'm in that joint,
Hey,
get my ass
yo,
whooped. You know what I'm saying?
damn.
I got strode on.
Yeah, but that's the that happens. No, what I'm saying is that happens.
That's
that
bullying.
happens. No, listen, I'm just.
That's bullying.
I know, but I was just trying to take your that exact situation happens to like the newbies. Like you was new,
It
bro.
was supposed to happen, bro.
No, what I'm saying is that's how he got tried, bro. He
He
probably
said he got bullied.
yeah, but he curled up in a fucking shell first, and then they started whooping his ass because
I wasn't
No.
first.
So you start talking shit, and then they start whooping your ass.
I don't remember
You
how
fought back?
how the whole thing went, but I just remember I ended up inside the starter jacket. Hands and feet everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
This
But
nigga-
it was what?
Oh,
That was a kitty ass whooping,
Yeah,
though.
that's
That was
funny
like,
as shit,
that was
bro.
Like pre what?
Bro,
Fifth
what
grade.
was the worst shit that happened in past like in elementary? Like I got a little nasty ass story. Like no, not nasty, but let's not nasty, y'all. What I'm saying is it was this girl, right? I can't remember her name, dog. She took my money, bro. Oh, they had the
bullied
bully.
you.
No, listen. No. Let me tell you how it happened.
Yo, he
but it
did
ain't
all
no.
this to say he
This was
got
a pretty girl, bro. This ain't none of that. None of that.
still bullied
No,
you.
bro.
She took
No,
the money
she
off
finessed you.
Bro, let me tell a story. I had
You
like
gave it to her?
$2. You know how it used to be. You know, we had $2 and shit. She like did one of them snatch Jones and shit. So I'm like, yo, chase her like 4 or 5 steps and shit. She put the money in her mouth and was like chewing up my fucking money, bro. And
She
then
dirty.
you want it back now? That was the worst shit ever, bro.
She was in survival mode, bro.
She bullied the shit out of you, bro.
But look, she couldn't even use the bill after that.
Nah, you good.
No, yes,
No.
can.
She like
She
chewed
let
it
it
up.
dry
Like the
off.
shit was like gum, bro.
Oh, so she just took your money
She
and destroyed
said
it.
you
in front
wanted.
of
It
your
was
face.
like a I like you type of joint. It had to been. You feel me?
No,
I
she
had
ain't say
$2.
that. She ain't
She
say that.
bullied you, man.
She just took
No.
your money and destroyed it right in front of your face.
Bro, she did
Damn,
the
it would have been
snatches.
different if she would have took your money and used it. She took it and destroyed
No,
it
but
right in front of
that
your
told
face.
me like this is deeper than this money. You feel me? She took it and
Exactly.
chewed it just so I could,
know that you ain't got $2.
right. But
She
yeah,
bullied the shit out of you.
damn,
You
that
got
was
robbed,
bull.
cuz.
You got bullied by a female.
She was,
I got bullied by a female too.
bro. I'm all for that shit because that my story, that's different, bro. I ain't putting that on me, man. What y'all got? What y'all ready for, man? We doing all right. Y'all ready for the last joint?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh,
What?
at this moment right now,
Uh-huh.
how you are right now,
Mm-hmm.
what can you give back to your community?
Go ahead, G.
Yeah.
Shoot. I would say like knowledge that I gained from.
Damn,
like,
bro, I
stuff
need
that
to start
was
going
learning.
first.
Yeah, you better start going first.
Why you ain't
Uh,
call me, bro? Go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
so
Damn.
I've been reading like books and doing audios and stuff like that. So and taking courses and all that. So if I could give anything back, it would be the knowledge that I gained after, I guess, like high school or whatever, because I feel like I ain't really learned too much, but I self-taught myself a lot more than I learned in school. So I would give people back that knowledge. And plus I come across a whole bunch of different like people that be having different like skill sets and everything like that. So stuff that I pick up from them, I just relay the message back. I'm like a messenger. I go over here, they teach me something, I learn it, then I go bring it back to my people or people that I know, and hopefully they use that to actually get themselves ahead. They get like a head start, because some people don't get the opportunity to be presented with certain things to know that things can be way better.
Right.
Anything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
You got something to say, though?
No, go ahead, bro. I don't want
Yo,
I don't want to take what you got
I
to
get
say.
what I get what you're saying,
you
but bro,
go
you
last
keep
on
on
this
fucking
show.
up the. All right.
They'll go last on the show.
Well, yeah, I will teach what I've learned, but I will start. I can't say I will start with the youth. I'm saying it's easier to start with the youth because they got to get, climb up the ladder a little bit. If you try to start with the old head, he probably, I ain't listening to you. You
Right.
feel me? So if you can start with the youth, they the future.
Right. Like me, when I look, when I think about my community, right, I'm thinking about like kids because they're the future, right? And I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but it's enough people telling like the kids what they should or shouldn't be doing, right? They spend a lot of time telling them what they should or shouldn't be doing, or yo, you're doing this, you're fucking up, right?
Right.
They not paying attention to the kids. The kids is fucking up for a reason. What I can do is be that person that the kids can actually talk to and tell me exactly what's going on.
That's important.
You get what I'm saying?
Super important.
Because, like I said, they just like, oh yeah, you fucking up. You shouldn't be doing this. But why is this kid fucking up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be that person. I'm a good example. I'm
Nigga
successful.
successful.
I'm successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm a role model. And like I said, like,
And you really care.
yeah, I absolutely care. So that's what I can get back to the community.
Steve love the kids.
No, don't say no shit like that. Nigga made me sound like a molester.
Let's do it, boy. Let's do it. Nah, that's a joke. But those are jokes. Nah, I agree with Steve though. I forget. I was watching something and it made sense to me, and we're saying like, you know, from the time you're born, like everybody's always telling you like what you should, what you shouldn't do, or do this, do that, go to college, don't do. You know what I'm saying? And by the time you're actually like able to make your own decisions, you don't really know how. You know what I mean? Because it's always been somebody telling you or steering you in which direction to go. So you don't even know what you like. Only thing you know is what somebody told you. Right? So I said that's important because showing somebody or teaching somebody that, you know, it's okay to make your own decisions and things like that, I think is important. So only thing you can do is give them your experiences, you know what I mean, and let them determine which way they want to go
when they hit that point.
Yeah. So in terms of giving back to the community, I think I could definitely share experiences. I'm gonna say giving like hope. Like you gotta understand like how people view you. Like knowing how people perceive you is like very powerful. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these kids will look at you and they think certain things about you. And if you don't understand like how you're perceived, then
you could be fucking up their future in a way.
Not so much.
I'm saying if they look up to you, but they looking up to what they see and not really what they know about you, they gonna chase what they see. And if it's not getting it directly from you, they gonna chase what reflect you, what they think reflect you. You feel me?
Yeah. So I guess I'm just saying like understanding your perception is it makes you able to influence a certain way. Like
that was perfect.
Yeah. So I think if you give experiences and you know you're helping them make the decisions, and well, not helping them make decisions, but yeah, definitely helping them make decisions by experiences. I think that's like powerful. You know what I mean? But in terms of, you know, what all you guys are saying too is just like things that I've acquired, like knowledge. Like, you know, I've been learning about credit and stuff since I was like 18. You know what I mean? Like I always try to push that to like everybody around me, like different credit things and stuff like that. Obviously in the music, had a few kids programs and stuff like that. So I've given back in terms of that.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty much all I got right now. You know what I mean? And then in terms of like little stuff, sometimes it might be like some financial things too. You know, I don't mind like digging in my pocket to something that I can help with. You know what I mean? Like, oh dang, you want to play football or whatever the case may be, but you don't got nobody to sponsor you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, sponsoring a little kid for some football or something like that. Or
we gotta pay attention to these kids, bro.
That's
like real rap.
That's the key to changing the narrative, especially in this city, right?
Yeah.
It's like us as old heads, right? We can't just let the young boys run wild. Like the generation right underneath us, they going crazy right now.
Yeah.
When you look at the little kids, we need to change that narrative so that they can be successful.
Yeah.
I think is more like negative influences than their positive influences. So
with the attention, I wouldn't say.
So when people watching stuff, they seeing more negative stuff, so they thinking more negative because they actually tuning into that stuff so much that it's self-programming themselves to actually react to situations and think of things like negative. But it's hard to actually get like positive people, the right influence, like to where people is like constantly showing them or sharing it and stuff like that. Yeah. So if there's any way that you could spread like more positivity around quicker, more than it is negative stuff, because negative stuff is kind of like entertaining. Sometimes people like look at
we flock to that negative shit.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like when you're talking about like influence and stuff like that. When it comes to kids, like they respect that money, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you got
to teach in another way. You got to draw them in with.
That's why you gotta be wearing all that, showing that money shit when you giving the influence of like a positive influence, so it could change the representation of all of that.
Yeah. That's fucked up because like motherfuckers like me, like I don't give a fuck about that that Louis Gucci shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me. It's a waste of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather save that money and
do something with that.
Invest it in something.
Yeah.
Than just having a closet full of Louis Gucci sneaks, all that shit means nothing.
Right.
Like,
dog, I almost be feeling like that shit only really means something in like hip hop culture, urban culture.
It's only in the black community.
Because it's being advertised through that.
Only in the black community.
So, you know, I'd be like, damn, I got I make a shirt if it say, 100% cotton and, you know what I mean? The Gucci shirt, it say the same fucking thing. That just tell me.
It's the name.
It's the same thing. It's just all about what you put on it and the influence that brands have on these communities. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
they get rich off us.
It is some quality in some of this stuff.
Yeah, it is quality.
But that's why I said when you see a T-shirt that say the same exact thing as that shirt, you feel me? It's like, no, the quality is actually the same.
I don't know, bro.
No, I'm saying if it say 100% cotton and just that's in it, and that say 100% cotton, it is what it is. Like you can't say no, bro. That's a better type of cotton.
How they built up.
They might have wove that shit differently.
But I'm saying they probably would have said something though. Like
I ain't even going. I'm not a super fashion boy, so I couldn't tell you the difference from one thing or another. But I feel like I've heard that there is different
quality.
It's different.
Yeah,
it's different sections.
Well, it's definitely
different sections.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's y'all realm name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit, I don't wear all that shit, but
we wear our own shit. Style. That's why it's like it wouldn't really matter to me.
Right.
You feel me? Unless it did. Like if the quality mattered, like that shirt right there, that don't feel feel different, and or it. You can wash that bitch 10 times and it's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then I say shit like that is worth it.
I got shirts from you that I've had for some years now.
Yeah, I know.
They still.
we getting our shit made now. You dig? Yeah. But that's even cheaper if you know. But you know. But yeah,
it is what it is though. But listen, fellas, this was a great week. Though.
It was a great
conversation. Good conversation, man.
Hell yeah. And we got Dell in this bitch.
Yeah, I want to thank Dell.
Yeah, man.
Good looking for coming out, bro.
Good topic responses. You feel me? I think everybody did great, but it's our perspective, you know. So it ain't no right. There's no wrong.
I ain't
Y'all forgot the joint already. Next week we gonna have that shit right.
All right, we gonna have to figure it out. You gonna have to rap that shit though, bro.
I've been on this drink and you've been on my mind.
That's what you went with.
It's hot.
Wishing we could talk and you could hit my line.
Yeah, that's really me.
Yeah. This ain't down.
Let somebody else have your attention.
Oh my God.
Your body is the body I'm missing.
This mood music type shit. This is mood music, bro. Feel the vibrations, y'all.
Reminiscence. It's a freestyle. I used to touch, I used to kiss.
Don't really a whole freestyle.
You shake it.
Yeah.
I used to be yours. I used to be. But not anymore.
What he say? What he say?
Not anymore.
Ooh.
Dell hot.
Yeah.
My body was your body, but not anymore.
This nasty.
Not anymore.
This shit different.
These lips used to be yours, but not anymore.
Not anymore. We out of this bitch.